At the front of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex chapter 26, there's a particular set of words that holds a poetic but haunting meaning to it. Particular text shuts up any Boruto hater that loves to claim that Boruto doesn't connect back to OG Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. At the bottom of hell, the thread descends. This line directly connects us back to a fan favorite character that everybody loves, and his name is Obito. During Naruto Shippuden, Obito witnessed his childhood crush Rin get killed by his best friend Kakashi, whom he asked to protect Reem at all costs. At that very moment, Obito uttered these famous words, "I get it, right now, I'm in hell." Obito witnessing his childhood crush dying made him realize he was in hell. But what was hell in OG Naruto and Naruto Shippuden? Hell was the endless war that was taking place between the 5 great nations. This was nothing but a military base that protected the lands that they were assigned to. Shinobi were nothing but soldiers, tools to be used in war that the feudal lords profit from. And in order for them to continue to profit off of this endless cycle of conflict that created the non-stop cycle of hatred that plagued the Shinobi world, takes us to another fan favorite character, Nagato. The only character that stumped Naruto when they were having a conversation. And that's when we got the iconic "the cycle of hatred" speech. When Nagato explained his situation, what about my friends? What about my family? Making Naruto understand that the Shinobi world was full with nothing but hatred and pain, and they cannot understand each other, and the Shinobi will continue to be used as tools. This one speech further backed up Obito's assessment when he saw Rin die. They were stuck in hell in the Shinobi world. But why is this so important to the Boruto series? Based on all the events that took place in chapter 26 and the politics that's been built up since chapter 1 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex by Kadachi Sensei, it's all coming in play because of one character. That character's name is Kawak. Because of Kawaki's selfish decision of sealing Naruto in a different dimension, he has finally destroyed Naruto's legacy, the legacy of peace and prosperity. The one thing Kawaki wanted to cling to when he met Naruto and saw Naruto as an inspiration. Kawaki's favorite line, "I don't want to exist in a world where Lord Seventh isn't alive." In breath, Kawaki removed the pinnacle of peace, the pillar of love within the Shinobi world, and Naruto's absence is causing a huge vacuum within the Shinobi world, leading us back to the hell that used to plague the Shinobi world. Making that text at the beginning of chapter 26 hold so much weight when you pay attention to what just took place in chapter 26. But before we start this video, you guys know the drill. Go ahead and smash that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you've been enjoying the content. But you know it's theory time. Just let me cook. Seeds of the new war was planted at the beginning of Boruto Next Generations by Kadachi Sensei. In the Secret Scrolls Volume Extras, Kadachi stated that the Shinobi world was stuck in a recession because Shinobi eat 10 times more than the average person. They use a lot more energy, and they are soldiers, and since Naruto brought a time of peace, there's not a lot of money that is flowing into the villages and to the feudal lords. That's why Kadachi Sensei introduced Tento's dad, the Land of Fire feudal lord. Chapter 11 all the way to chapter 14, I think, in Boruto Next Generations, and also in the anime, when Tento's father spoke to Naruto, he told Naruto he's the only one supporting him. Right now, the feudal lords are becoming restless because they're not making enough money, because Naruto brought world peace, but peace comes at a cost. Feudal lords couldn't risk an all-out war or starting anything with the Leaf Village because the Leaf Village had Naruto and Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto being the character that brought in world peace, Sasuke being Naruto's shadow, protecting the Shinobi world and taking care of any issue that arises. You can set power aside and just look at the fact that the whole Shinobi world respects Sasuke like he's a celebrity, and respect Naruto because he's the person that brought everyone together to win the 4th Great Ninja War. Just look how Naruto interacts with the other Kages in the Boruto series. They all respect Naruto and they put trust in him. So as long as Naruto is around, as long as Sasuke is around, the peace that Naruto fought so hard to create and become the 7th Hokage will forever be protected until Kawaki entered the picture. In Kawaki's defense, he wanted to be the character to carry the burden of taking care of Boruto because he understood Naruto didn't have it in him to kill his own son, and Sasuke proved that he can't kill his student. This doesn't change the fact, the moment Kawaki sealed Naruto, Ida used omnipotence and swapped the roles between Kawaki and Boruto, which essentially removed Sasuke from the Leaf Village. Shinobi world became a glass house, vulnerable to falling back into their old ways of war and hatred. The bottom of hell, the thread descends, and that thread is descending from the elders. The two elders that was complicit in the ethnic cleansing of the Uchiha clan, the ones that allowed Danzo to run rampant throughout the village. Danzo's reign created a vengeful Sasuke, a Nagato, an Orochimaru, and also a Kabuto. Danzo was running amok throughout the village, and he was backed up by the elders. These two elders now see a weakness in Shikamaru. Shikamaru being the lifeline for Kashinkoji and Boruto. They are actively working to fight against Jiraiya, the God Tree clone that can end the whole world if he ever got angry. Their priorities are in the right place, but this is something that the elders will not be able to understand. Boruto, in their eyes, Boruto killed Lord Seventh. Supposed death of Naruto Uzumaki has left the Leaf Village very vulnerable. Corruption of the elders and also the feudal lords. See blood in the water, and just like the sharks, they're about to make their move. Naruto has slipped out of Shikamaru's hands twice already. On top of that, he's conspiring with Boruto on the low, which has become obvious because Shikamaru staged a mission without the approval of the elders and leaning on information that could only come from Boruto. Shikamaru is a prestigious shinobi. That's why it was easy to make him the 8th Hokage. But now, if the elders continue to believe Shikamaru is compromised, this will significantly weaken the Leaf Village once again. And the elders can't have that. This is why they introduced a brand new character, an inspector that's going to interrogate Konohamaru, Shikamaru, Sarada, Mitsuki, Kawaki, and Delta. The inspector was only sent because the feudal lords now see a weak point for them to take over the Leaf Village and do what they need to do. As Vyachi Sensei established at the beginning of Boruto that the shinobi world is kind of in a recession. All the villages are losing money because shinobis aren't going to war anymore. And that's why when the inspector stated that the Leaf Village will lose funding, this was a crucial and significant to the stability of the Leaf Village. If the Leaf Village is crippled, this will allow the feudal lord to do what they need to do, and you know what they want to do, to start another war so they can start raking in the cash. The Land of Fire feudal lord attempts to take over the Leaf Village by starting another war. The other feudal lords will initiate their own hostile takeovers of the other villages in an attempt to start another war. Chapter 26 of Two Blue Vortex marks the collapse of the long peace that Naruto brought to the shinobi world. Since Naruto is no longer there to use his influence and his grace to keep the peace, the feudal lords and the elders are going to attempt to plunge the shinobi world back into the cycle of hatred, war, and destruction, all for capital gain. This is where Kawaki comes into the picture, because this very attempt to destabilize the world that Lord Seventh created is going to trigger Kawaki to view the shinobi as useless tools. Ikimoto Sensei is cooking up a masterpiece, because everyone was wondering, including me, how Kawaki was going to transition from I only want to kill the Otsutsuki to that's right, the age of shinobi is over. I understood that Kadachi wanted politics to play a role into Kawaki's mind to destroy the Leaf Village, but I didn't expect them to do it like this. Ikimoto is complementing the original vision of Boruto, setting the stage for political drama within the Leaf Village. But let's talk about Kawaki. Kawaki only respected the shinobi way when he had karma. If you remember in Boruto Next Generations, he was training with Naruto because he respected Naruto. But once Kawaki lost his power and lost the karma seal, he started to get a negative view of the shinobi way. He started to view the shinobi as tools. Kawaki was cursed or blessed with an easy route to get power. He's a cyborg with the highest grade of scientific ninja tool, nanotechnology, and the karma seal and the brute power of Ishiki Otsutsuki. Right before he cut down Boruto's eyes, walking up to Sarada, telling Sarada to get out his way, Kawaki said this: Naruto steps in front of him, all the more reason to stay. As a shinobi who aims to be Hokage, Hokage, you shinobi really are destined to die early. And showing Kawaki's disdain to the shinobi world. His goal was to kill Boruto and return Naruto to his world and unalive himself as well. But he wants to make sure Naruto comes back to the same peaceful world that he worked so hard to create, the world that Kawaki respects. So what do you think is going to happen when the feudal lord and the elders attempt to take over the Leaf Village with their stupid shinobi politics that's all about war and money? This is going to trigger Kawaki to strike and destroy the shinobi way. We're finally at the point Kawaki will realize the age of shinobi needs to end, because without Naruto, they're going to continue to fall back into the same pattern of dying early and destroying one another. It's also the start of the character arc that was hinted on by Kishimoto and Ikimoto sensei in their interview in France. That's it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm out.